Okay, this is my first attempt at a video, and we'll see how this works. When it comes to thrums, there's various ways to do them. Now I have some pencil roving, and I will just whip off a chunk. No big deal. You fold the tip in, the other side tip in, and you twist them. And there's your thrum. Simple, Simon. When you go to add your thrum, you go and knit to the stitch where you want the thrum made. In this case, I'm doing it every 4th row, and I'm doing it 1 over every time. So there's my 3 stitches, there's my 4th ready to go. When you're ready, you take and you put your needle through the stitch underneath. There's your stitch. Normally you'd stitch into here. It's to knit. Go to the one underneath it and stitch there. Then you take your thrum, twist it once or twice because it makes it easier to work with. Slide it on top, and then you come through here and draw it with you. So it's like that. Then you take this and go as if to knit. You put your needle back through as if you were just ready to knit as per normal. You take your thread, your yarn, and you knit as per normal. Then you stick your needle underneath of the thrum, grab it, and loop it up top. Grab it, grab the yarn from the other side, and loop it up top. Then you pull always on the one on the left. The one on the right is stable and locked in. The one on the right, the one on the right is always stable and locked in because of the locking stitch. But the one on the left is the one that will actually tighten it. So if you pull that one, it'll actually tighten up your stitch. And then there's your stitch. If this side isn't popping out properly and you want it to do equal, just pop it out slightly, and then it'll end up equal and nice and have the happy little heart shape that everybody's looking for. Then you just continue on. I'll do one more so you can see what it looks like. 3. There's my 3rd, and I'm going to go on my 4th. So let me grab my thrum to get it closer. We're going to go to the stitch underneath, slide the thrum on, take your needle through and up, then stitch the regular stitch as if it was a knit, and then you stick your needle underneath and flip it over top of there, and you tighten it up on the left there. See how much that tightened? And you just flick it out on the other side to make sure that it's properly spaced, and continue on. Once you do a knit row over top of these are locked in. If you pull on them, they will not come out. Kids can yank on them all they want, and they are locked in there now. If you don't do that particular type of lock stitch, as soon as the thrums are pulled on, they will literally just pull out. So if you don't do the lock stitch, it's not a proper thrum mitten where the thrums will actually stay in. Now it is locked in place and you won't lose any thrums. Hope this works for you.